and Woody likes the crooked cock.
They're the ones who killed Jesus, and they killed Jesus, and like he gets like a big group of people who all love the Passion, and they think it's all about like reinstilling Christian values and things, and he's like,
yeah,
he's standing up there in like a Hitler suit, and like nobody's catching on, and he's like, when I say shooting the Juden as Reichen, you say shoot as Juden. They're like, oh, that must mean like Jesus is the bomb. They're like, is that Arabic? Oh, that's Arabic. Yeah, that means praise Christ for all time. And then it's Cartman marching through the street going, "Ich shooting the Juden as Reichen." And they're going, "Oh, shooting the Juden as Reichen." And it's like,
which I think means the Jews killed Christ.
I don't know, but they're all like, "Oh, yeah, praise Christ, praise Christ." Yeah. South Park has some bangers.
It's good this year. This whole China thing, like, kind of, I bet the season wouldn't have been nearly as good if China hadn't banned them. Now they have somebody to fuck with. Now they have somebody to like go after. Like when that happened, they're like, these write themselves now. Although I hated the Halloween episode and wasn't.
I didn't
good.
see the Halloween. I saw the first two, I think. But the good thing about them being able to go after China, I would imagine, is that's a target that you can say whatever you want and nobody's going to get upset. There's not an interest group here that's going to be like, hey, be cool to Xi Jinping.
Yeah, LeBron James will get upset.
Okay, well, they made fun of LeBron, didn't they?
Yeah, they went right after him.
They literally, didn't Cartman say exactly word for word Cartman's, LeBron's excuse?
Yeah, it's a
he
meme.
absolutely did.
I go to the NBA subreddit, and I can't quote it very well, but you know how they do a thing where they change like 5% of the LeBron quote, and they reply. It happens all the time now. Like, you know, people could get hurt emotionally and physically, like they just do the whole thing, but it's
just now it's copy pasta. Yeah.
Did you see Randy killing Winnie the Pooh?
They rephrase it for the situation.
Oh yeah.
Did you see Randy killing Winnie the Pooh?
No. I'll watch an episode or two after this if I'm.
Yeah, you got at least one more good one ahead of you. It's did you see Randy go to China?
I saw him go to China when he's like, "Oh yeah, that's my weed. That's integrity," and they just take him and throw him in Chinese prison.
Marijuana, and they're just like, "Oh, very illegal," and then they throw him in that horrible prison. I love when he's sitting there and he looks over, and that guy just takes the most uncomfortable squat shit in that hole in the floor, and then he looks out the window, and the guard just blows a prisoner's brains out for no fucking reason. It's dark. They're not pulling any punches.
Yes.
Yeah, it's real fucked up, and they're banned in China now. I wonder how easy it is if you're in China to, like, if you wanted to watch it, to make that happen.
Probably super easy with the internet. Like, could they get a VPN?
I don't know the answer to that question.
I don't know either.
I have no idea. I don't know how China works. I just know there's like 4 times as many of them over there as there are here, and they're catching up, man.
We'll see. I wonder because I think everyone agrees that China's economy is going to pass ours, and there's a lot of stuff that supports that. Like, I get that, and by one measure, I forget which, it's already passed. But Japan looked like this too. If you look at it, Japan, it was like their economy reached 85 or 90% of the size of ours, and it looked like they were going to pass us by, and then they kind of fell apart.
When was this?
Call it the late 80s, that Japan was catching us like that. And China, in some ways, brilliant economy. They haven't been wasting all their money with pointless wars in the Middle East like we have. They've been investing into their infrastructure and stuff. Like, that's great. On the other hand, they also have lots of shady bullshit, all sorts of incomplete buildings, really low quality. That, like, a lot of the things that they do is built on sort of lies and bullshit. And I wonder if that haunts them.
If the U.S. did ever collapse, China would collapse as well. Like, is what I've heard. Like, they can't maintain any part of their economy without their advantageous exports and import relationship with us.
It's weird. Yeah.
We buy way more of their shit than they buy of our shit by an order of magnitude.
So people smarter than me point that out as a real, like, weakness in what they have going on. America's okay, but China's really dependent on exports. They don't have all those exports. Their whole world crashes. And it's like, wow, I thought that was good. I thought it was good when everyone in the world wanted to buy your stuff. And we import too much. I thought that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently,
it is bad for being sustainable. Like, we need more manufacturing here.
Maybe they'll get some sort of a horrible virus going over there that'll kill like half of them.
I just wonder if like all this infrastructure they built up, there's like no building codes or building codes that they ignore, and that starts to bite them at one point.
Like the Russian Olympic Village. Remember that?
Yeah, stuff like that. Like it's
yeah, that was a joke. It was so funny to see like the social media come back from like our athletes, and like they like turn on the faucet and the shower comes on.
The doorknobs don't lock and stuff. Yeah, like it was crazy. Dude,
it was some Dr. Seuss shit.
I know it's UFC stuff, but two things. One, John Jones announced his next opponent.
Kia.
Dominic, how do you pronounce it? Reyes? R-E-Y-E-S?
Reyes.
I don't know dude, the guy's undefeated. He's big, he's strong. He's a 205er. He's not just a 185er that came up like most of his other fights. But something about the dude's uninspiring to me. I think I'm judging him by his physique too much. But Dominic Reyes has dad bod.
I don't know, man. I'm not seeing that in the image. I mean, here he is at a weigh-in. I think that's usually pretty telling.
I'm showing him on Fight Night right now, and he's just.
There's a link.
Okay, what you got?
6'4".
That's the best of him. Yeah, he's 6'4". I don't know how tall Jones is, or if he's a true 6'4". Really, I think the beard and the fact that he's not ripped, right? Like he definitely has a bottom half body for the UFC, right? Even a bottom quarter. But he's undefeated, so I guess he's good
this guy
at
in the
fighting.
picture you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's pretty fucking built.
Dude, just search his name. Do a Google image search on his name.
Of
Dominic Reyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just, I don't know, look around at the different pictures that show up for him.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's no Paul Costa or whatever, but he's also probably not a cheater.
Like John Jones.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. I'm not aware of any proof that John Jones has ever done any cheating, except that maybe on some girlfriends and
the eye pokes and the steroids.
Well, the eye pokes were incidental, and I'm not aware of any proof that he's done any steroids. But it did seem that he did hit and run that pregnant woman, which I think just gives him another victory on his record.
Yeah, no, 2.
That's right. He got the little one too. That's right. That's a 1-2 punch there.